Top on the news. Governor Basio II receives wife of Vice President, underscores women empowerment as crucial to national development. National Forestry Trust Fund on synergy to protect forests and revitalize Forest Guard Brigade. Plus, Cross River State House of Assembly on speedy passage of 2025 appropriation bill. Details shortly. It's good to have you on Nta Calabar News. I am Paul Abel. Now the news in detail. Cross River State Governor Senator Basio II believes that empowerment of women is critical to facilitating gender equality, social inclusion, and community development. The governor stated this while playing host to the First Lady of Nigeria, Oluremi Tinubu, represented by the wife of the Vice President, Nana Kashim Shettima, in Calabar. Justin Haitem reports.
Wife of the Vice President of Nigeria, who represented the First Lady, stopped over at Cross River State Government House to meet with Governor Basio II before proceeding to perform her official assignments in the state. She explains that the purpose of her visit is to officially launch the Renewed Hope Initiative's social investment program tagged Food Outreach Scheme.
Your Excellency, sir, I'm wearing a two caps here. As Vice Chair of Renewed Hope Initiative, I'm here to represent our National Chairman of Renewed Hope Initiative, who is also the First Lady of Nigeria, Her Excellency, Senator Dr. Oluremi Tinubu, CON, to personally hand over some food items to our state coordinator, who is also the mother of this state. It's not something that we just started. So, Your Excellency, for me, to be honest, I'm just short of words. But the mother of the nation also requested me to convey her best regards and her appreciation for your kind support to our dear state coordinator. And we want to assure you that by God willing, inshallah, I'll say we are just starting.
Governor too applauds the numerous Renewed Hope Initiative programs targeted at women empowerment and giving succor to the vulnerable.
And I believe that not too long from now, we are going to begin to enjoy. Already, the fiscal indices have shown that the Nigerian economic situation is improving, both in terms of the macro and the microeconomic. It's just that it will take some time to trickle down, but it is doing. And the series of interventions, which of course the government has put in place, is such that they've tried to make sure that the sufferings are mitigated. In Cross River State, it's been the People First government. We've tried to make sure that whichever way we can, that in this transition period, which we are moving from what I would say a limp economy to a very robust and active one, that we help our people. And we are directing resources to the appropriate quarters.
The Food Outreach Scheme will witness the distribution of food items to women, the aged, as well as the vulnerable persons to reducing the effects of economic hardship. In Calabar, Justina Item, NTA News.
The need for relevant stakeholders to collaborate and protect the forest for future generations has been brought to the front burner. This came to the fore when the chairman of the National Forestry Trust Fund led council members on a consultative visit to top government officials and relevant stakeholders on the revitalization of Forest Guard brigades in Cross River State. Correspondent completes the report. The depletion of the forest over the years in Nigeria has been a thing of concern to key stakeholders, and creating a balance between providing livelihood to forest-bearing communities and that of preserving and conserving the forest has become sacrosanct for government and many private bodies. Council members of NFTF, here at the Cross River Forestry Commission, emphasized the importance of protecting the forest against illegal logging, deforestation, poaching, and all other activities detrimental to the sustenance of the forest.
The essence of guiding our forests is to prevent the hoodlums from cutting them down and removing the advantage of the forest from us. But if you do not protect the forest, guide the forest, and grow the forest by planting more trees. So that is why, in essence, we must take this message home that we should not cut trees.
In the reserved areas, they have gone in, they have battered the forest. So what we need now is an afforestation to ensure that the forest is intact. We leave something for the future generation. So this collaboration is very, very, very necessary to create this awareness for people to know that it is not good to kill the forest.
At the Stakeholders Consultative and Interactive Forum in the forest sector, it provided room to discuss issues such as assessment of current status of forest reserves, revitalization of Forest Guard Brigade, addressing insecurity and deforestation, among others.
They should train officers to man the forest, to secure the forest, and to see the Forest Guard as a dignifying job, that the job is even better than the other jobs they think is best.
The water body is included, the farmlands are there, and the forest that we are looking for is equally there.
What are the causes of insecurity? So there is high level of poverty, unemployment, and inequality, which is within our society.
Every protected area or every forest reserve has what we call enclave communities. Their needs should be answered to because they depend on these forest resources for existence.
Once you are taking the wood out of any states, or you are taking it out of the country, you have to pay certain fee. Certain fee is for regeneration.
The mission of the National Forestry Trust Fund is consistent mobilization and utilization of financial resources for increased management of Nigeria's forests and resources. We pause here for a commercial timeout. The news will be back shortly. Please stay with us.
Are you looking for a secured environment with good parking space and a natural ambience? Then look no further. Nta Calabar Entertainment Ground has got you covered for marriages, parties, and all kinds of events. Have your event at Nta Calabar Entertainment Ground, you stand a chance to get a discounted rate for your event coverage. For bookings, please call Jane 0806 353 3069. Celebrate your events at Nta Calabar Entertainment Ground. Nta Calabar, the station for the people.
It's good to have you back on the news, and now to the rest of the stories. The Cross River State House of Assembly has intensified efforts to ensuring speedy passage of the 2025 Appropriation Bill for enhanced growth and development of the state. Oduaketim reports that the House intends to achieve this by ensuring speedy budget defense by various ministries, departments, and agencies.
Different ministries, departments, and agencies have so far appeared before the Cross River State House of Assembly Committee on Finance and Appropriation, giving a breakdown of their financial estimates for the year 2025. Among the MDAs appearing this time are Ministry of Finance, Office of the SSG, and the Cross River State Scholarship Board.
The current cost at 211,878,754 naira. Capital expenditure 7,299,909 naira, 99 kobo. And then the last area is the Special Services Office. Basically, we don't do much in terms of revenue, in terms of expenditure, we have made a completing plan for the government. Before, the actual expenditure amounted to 2,703,912,277 naira 62 kobo, reflecting a 31% performance. But like we also know, this expenditure actually relates most times close to the end of the year. So in December, that performance would have hit about 70% because we have outstanding abilities to settle for under this expense head.
Chairman House Committee on Finance and Appropriation Cyril Omini and other members of the committee commended the MDS for being able to comply with stipulated constitutional provisions.
The budget of the Secretary to State Government have become the working document of this House. And this is the ministry Commissioner is doing very well. And you can see the projection he has for 2025. It tells you that he's putting his chest out there for Cross River State. For him wanting to generate over 90-something billion, it's not easy. You guys have done absolutely well. Cross River State, we've serviced from just in a year plus, we've done over 40 billion plus. Over 70 billion naira. We've done that in paying back debt. So we must applaud the ministry as they have done very well.
In Calabar, Uduak Etum, NTA News.
Cross River State Governor Senator Basio too has described a former governor Clement Ebri as a father, role model, statesman, and an administrator whose invaluable contributions to the development of the state would remain indelible in the hearts of the people. In a congratulatory message signed by the Chief Press Secretary to the Governor, Nsa Calabar, celebrating Chief Ebri on his 72nd birthday, Governor Otu lauded the celebrant for several of his achievements while as Governor of Cross River State from 1991 to 1993. The governor noted the visionary leadership provided by the former governor within and outside the state, his contributions to the nation, particularly in encouraging leaders and citizens to uphold unity and promote peace and love. That is the size of the package of our news. Don't forget you can equally watch this newscast on various social media of the Nta Calabar, including the X, YouTube, as well as Facebook. On behalf of the entire crew, I'm Paul Abel saying do have a wonderful day.